Who will be back throughout the service to bless us with her beautiful voice and beautiful music. Thank you, Rhonda. So we're going to start with a spiritual mind treatment, which is our word for affirmative prayer. So I invite you to close your eyes if you are comfortable doing so, and to just come into that energy of being so blessed and so grateful to be here in this community, in this consciousness of the one. And so right here, right now, I draw my attention and my awareness from the outer world of circumstance and condition to that inner world where divinity lives. And I recognize that I am blessed and grateful for all that the universe brings me, for all that Spirit is here to teach me, for every way that I get to grow and show up in community. I affirm for each one here and for each one listening that they connect more expressly, more directly with that place of inner divinity because of this beautiful service celebration today, because of the message they hear, because of the music that uplifts and empowers them. I know that we are all here to be expressions of love, love in action. And so I simply affirm for each one that they embrace that to a greater degree, and that together as a community, we show up for one another and for the world at large with bigger hearts, with more authentic truth, and with knowing who and what we are. And for this, we are blessed and we are grateful. And so from this place of deep gratitude, from this place of loving connection, from this place of acknowledging that we are all one, I simply release this word into that ever-present and loving law that does unto us as we believe. And so as we believe in this word spoken, in this truth, in our oneness, in our love, and in the fact that we are blessed and grateful, it cannot be other. And so I simply let it go and let it be. And I invite you all to join me in saying, and so it is. Well, I don't know. I feel very blessed and grateful. Welcome to Center for Spiritual Living Morristown, a vibrant community where love, joy, and inclusivity are at the heart of everything we do. In case you didn't notice. Here we honor the unique journey of every soul, offering a place of healing, growth, and celebration. Together, we create an atmosphere of openness and love, where every person is seen, valued, and accepted, just as they are. My name is Lori Carlson, like I said, and I'm a licensed practitioner here at CSLM. Thank you for joining us. It's great to see all your faces. Thank you if you're watching the live stream or checking us out at a later time. We are so happy that you are part of this journey of shared wisdom, light, and transformation. If this is your first time with us, do I see any first timers? Yeah, okay, if this is your first time with us, we invite you to get a welcome packet and complete a new visitor form so we can keep you involved in the future events and the happenings. And you also get a free book from our bookshelf as a new first-time person. If you are not a first-time person, but you do not get our constant contact newsletter every week, please make sure you sign up for it. That's how you keep in touch with what's going on, and we always have a lot going on. You can also visit our website at cslmorristown.org. I already introduced the amazing Rhonda Dene, and today we are so excited to have Toni Hamilton as our guest speaker. Toni Hamilton is a licensed practitioner serving the Center for Spiritual Living North Jersey. And when I came into practitioner teaching, she was one of my role models, so I'm very happy and excited to be here with her. Toni has been influenced by a wide variety of religious science teachers and mentors. She brings her science of mind experience, which has been enriched with her own worldly experiences and a long, deep personal journey to bring a profound and unique point of view to new thought. And so we are very happy to have her. The CSL 2025 theme is Rising Higher, Growing Deeper, right? And the monthly theme for December is Shedding Our Skin. And Toni's topic today is Surrender into Newness. So I'm looking forward to it. But first, we're going to start like we always start with our Namaste practice. So Namaste, as we all know, well, for the newcomers, Namaste is the Sanskrit word for the divinity within me recognizes and honors the divinity within you. So when we put our hands together over our heart space, we turn to one another and we can either say Namaste, or you can say the divinity within me recognizes and honors the divinity within you. So I invite you to do that now. Bring your hands together. Namaste. Namaste. Oh, you over there. Namaste. Okay, everybody feel seen? Everybody feel centered? All right, well, I'm gonna lead us in a little guided meditation to open our awareness for the beautiful music that is to follow and the beautiful talk that is to follow from that. So this is a meditation about opening to the inner spirit, right? Because that's the blessing and grace of this teaching and of this community, is that we get to open to that inner divinity. So I invite you all to close your eyes if you're comfortable doing so. And Andrew, you're back there. Would you mind just strumming a little? Or is it not there? Okay, no worries. Okay, so anyway, I just thought of it. It was like a last minute thing. Okay, so just close your eyes. And just allow yourselves to settle in. And let's maybe all take this moment to silence our cell phones. Okay. So you know what? All things unfold with perfect ease and grace. And so we simply allow that to be part of our experience. But I just want you to settle into your body. So let's take a deep breath together. Inhaling and exhaling. One more. Inhale deep. And exhale with a sigh. Let's let go of everything that's happened before and everything that still has to come later. We have a lot going on later today, but let's just be right here, right now. And then just allow your breath to go back to its natural rhythm. Soft, easy breath in, and soft, easy breath out. Just allow your breath to move naturally, like a quiet tide that needs no managing. You don't have to force it into a certain pattern. Just be aware of it. Your body knows how to breathe. And with each exhale, give yourself permission to release and relax a little bit more. Perhaps notice if your shoulders are tight, or if your jaw is clenched, or if you're uncomfortable in your seat, maybe adjust yourself a little. Just wherever there is anything like tightness in your body, just let it go. And now bring your awareness to the center of your being. That quiet inner place where you can sense rather than think. There is nothing to figure out here. This is your home. There's nothing to fix. This is your divine self. So just notice it. And imagine that within you there, in this place within, there is a door. A door that opens not by force, but by softening, by gentle awareness, not by pushing, but by willingness. Just feel and envision that door gently opening, maybe just a little crack, because that's all it takes for fresh possibility to move through us. A sense of spaciousness to allow for something new. Maybe your door swings wide open. Maybe you are allowing for that breeze of freshness, for that newness to come flowing in like gales. But either way, that door allows for a deeper awareness of infinite possibilities. Just take a few breaths here. And allow yourself to be curious. What does lie behind that door? What is possible when you let go of any resistance? What does the breeze coming into your door feel like? Is it the cold air from outside and a new experience? Or maybe it's a gently warm breeze from memories that expand your heart. Just know that as you open this door, you are allowing for a greater possibility, a greater expression. You are allowing room for a fresh idea, a new beginning, new possibilities. So I invite you to simply take a few deeper breaths in this doorway, in this inner space where possibility is ever growing, where you are welcoming the newness that is available to us when we bring our awareness into the truth of who we are. And so, breathing in and allowing this sense of openness, this sense of spaciousness to fill us up. I invite you to try to bring that into your day. Go into your day with an idea of that open door. Bring some curiosity and some spaciousness and see what arises. See what the universe brings you, because it is always bringing us blessings and things to be grateful for. And now as we bring our awareness gently and slowly back, leaving the door ajar, leaving the door within open, we return our awareness to our seat. Feel our feet on the ground, our sit bones on the chair. Maybe wiggle your fingers, roll your neck, and gently and slowly you can open your eyes and return your awareness to this place, this moment, this room, this community, with a greater awareness of the possibility that exists within us all. And now, we are blessed.
Thank you so much for that. It's funny, the name of this song is Open the Door.
That was not planned.
You've been up against the wall, open the door. You're trying not to fall, open the door. There's a wonderful world waiting where you've been. Don't quit knocking, just walk right on in. You can have it all, open the door. You're wondering what to do, open the door. Sometimes it feels like got to begin. Quit ringing the bell and just walk right on in. This time it's up to you. Open the door. You can lift the latch, turn the key. Don't need no ticket, you get it for free. It feels like home, you've already more. Take it easy, baby, open the door. Open the door. The party's going strong. Open the door. It's been here all along. Open the door. All your new best friends are waiting for you. Why don't you open the door and just walk right on through? Open the door. You can lift the latch, turn the key. Don't need no ticket, you can get it for free. It feels like home and you're ready for more. Just open up, baby, open the door. Take it easy and open the door. You're against the wall. Open the door. You're trying not to fall. Open the door. There's a wonderful world waiting where you've been. Quit knocking, just walk right on in. You can have it all. Open the door. Feels like you're 10 feet tall. You can have a ball. Open the door. Open the door. Come on and open the door. Quit knocking and open the door. Open the door. Open the door.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I just want to say thank you so much. I'm having so much fun. Rhonda and I were talking about it earlier. One of the things that I always notice, I say is my little signal, my little sign from spirit, and that is synchronicity. Now, boy, is there synchronicity going on in here this morning. Wow. So, the theme for the month is shedding our skin, and our topic today is surrendering into newness. Now, I'm going to mention something in a moment that I really had some fear around, okay? That I actually had that, like, what I call the girly repulsion that's like reminiscent of, the 1800s damsel, you know? So, that's the truth. So if you're a person that is squeamish about things like mice and bugs and that kind of thing, I'm just going to ask you to bear with me, take a deep breath, keep your mind and your heart open, stay in your power, and just breathe and listen, okay? So, the one idea that comes to mind, I think for most of us, when we think of shedding, is snakes. I had challenges with even thinking about or looking at snakes. So, I was taken aback when I sat down to do this talk and had to think about snakes. I know that snakes shed their skins, but I didn't know anything about the process, why they do it, how they do it, so I had to look it up, okay? And snakes shed their skins because their skins don't expand as they grow. Who knew? Okay? And so, in order to grow, they have to let go of their skin. They have to shed it. In addition to that, they will shed skin if they have parasites on their skin, if their skin's torn in some way, because their skin, of course, protects them, right? I have like 50 trillion thoughts going through my mind right now about all this stuff, and I have the whole time I was working on this talk, because that relates to so many things, doesn't it? You know? So, I also discovered, I knew I'd heard it, but of course this caused me to look it up. Now, you've heard, I'm sure, when I was a kid, I used to say it was gross, but I've heard, I'm sure, that we shed skin all the time. That little pieces of our skin fall off all the time, right? I'm really a girly girl, I'm telling you. But we humans regenerate. And in the process of regenerating, we regrow or grow our layers of skin, and it happens on a cellular level. A little microscopic, minuscule cellular level that we're not aware of, and thank goodness we don't even notice. So it's a bit different. But just like snakes that have this outer layer to protect us, we also have the outer layer, not just to protect us, but to allow us to regenerate, to heal, to respirate. You know, our skin has so many functions, you know, and like snakes, it all happens from the inside out. Which in this teaching we know everything is from the inside first, and then it expresses outwardly. Of course, yes? So, I discovered that our process of regenerating and having new skin actually happens every 28 days. Woo! Now I like that. That's pretty quick. And the reason I like it is because it said to me, I don't have to take forever to change. My body is already always in the process, from the smallest little cell through all my organs right to my skin. Every 28 days, it's regenerating. Listen, this is good news. For me, it's good news. So, okay, this is just me. I'm not saying it's you. I'm gonna own this, okay? But for me, very often, I find change difficult. I find it hard, and it takes me forever to change some things. It takes me forever to create something new, you know? And the thing is that we have these habits. In so many ways in this society, we are domesticated, we are socialized to not be powerful, to not be in touch with spirit, to not be aware that we have the ability to create something new and create the life that we want to create. We have habits of thinking. We think in the same ways and the same patterns very often. Okay, most of the time. We have habitual energetic frequencies that we experience. Louise Hay used to say that we recreate home. And all of these are on autopilot, right? We have ingrained stories that we tell ourselves. Okay? Listen. I've heard myself tell myself stories over and over again, and never, it didn't get it. It didn't dawn on me what I was doing to myself, okay? But for whatever reason, there are these stories we tell that we hold on to, that we're comfortable with. And although maybe some of them are based in fact, very often they're just not true. Even if they were true before, they're not true now. So we stay stuck. Okay. I stay stuck. I'm not going to say you stay stuck. But we have the habit of having these habitual experiences and not being aware enough to do what we need to do to stop them, cancel them, correct them, change them, okay? And if I try and do it, I don't do it enough. Not enough to get rid of it. I'm just saying, that's just me, I don't know, you know. So when we want to change something, we generally make a choice, okay? But sometimes we're prompted to make a change because there's an issue, a challenge. Unfortunately, sometimes we experience something that may be traumatic. And then sometimes we have a revelation or we experience something that brings us awe. So a strong emotion very often assists us with having a shift in consciousness and being able to make a change. You know, that happens with us, and I've experienced that. I'm grateful I've experienced that often. So some things we want to change them. It's immediate, it's easy, right? There's a chair in the living room and everybody bumps into it, and one day mom or dad says, listen, let me just take a minute and rearrange this room, you know? And it is done pretty quick. There are some things like that, okay? Then there are those things that are not so immediate and not so quick. I'm just going to name a couple that came to mind for me. It has to do with me, it's not you, okay? So one thing for me was losing weight, okay? I have had this story experience, yes, but this story, no matter what I do, I don't seem to lose weight. I changed my diet so many times. I'm already a vegetarian, really practically a vegan, you know. I hardly eat anything anyway, and all the food I eat is good. I don't understand what the problem is. Okay. And then there's a story about learning to play the piano. I have struggled with learning to play the piano all of my life. I love the piano. I'm a vocalist. I love music. Music has been the one thing in my life that has saved me when I needed saving, that has shifted me when I needed shifting, that has inspired me and empowered me. I love music. So why in goodness name is it so hard for me to sit down at the piano every day and practice? So my story is, I don't know, there's some kind of block. There are some things that seem darn near impossible. That's all I'm going to say. For those things, there's some kind of old belief, some kind of subconscious something in the way, right? We don't always know what it is or how to move it, how to change it, how to shift it, how to correct it, but we need to be able to shed those things, to do what a snake does, to push them out, push them off, get rid of them, and leave them behind. For situations where we don't know, where we don't have a clue how to do something, we have situations where we don't have any reference point. We've never had that experience. So we don't have any idea of what it looks like, what it feels like. I always trust that people, oh, visualize, act as if it already happened, see it before it is, see the end place. I've never been there. I have no idea. So then how do I do that? Forgive me, I'm just really real. So when we have these situations, what we need to do is surrender. We need to let go. Now, surrendering is not giving up, okay? Surrendering is actually just being honest about where we are and the fact that we don't know, we don't have a clue, and then turning to whatever your understanding of your higher power is. And I hate to say this, but many of us, especially in this teaching, we don't have what I call a personal relationship with our higher power. Because it's not up there out in the sky somewhere. Actually, to me, that's easier. Okay? I was raised Catholic. That's easier. You know, I don't have to be responsible. I just have to say, God, help, you got it. But we know in this teaching that the presence is everywhere. Whatever that divine infinite intelligence is that creates all of life, that regenerates life, that keeps it moving and expressing and keeps it going, it is everywhere evenly present. And guess what that means? But our job is to be in touch with that. Because unfortunately, we were not taught, we were not domesticated in a way that allows us, that informed us, that gave us the opportunity to experience and see and practice God as me. God, Spirit, Creator, higher power, whatever your name for it is. In our society, in our culture, we were not taught that. We were not given the opportunity, for the most part, I'm generalizing, for the most part, to experience that, you know. And so what? We don't do it. We go to a religious science center and we try and learn and figure it out. Understanding that there's a divine presence, and understanding that that presence is within us. It is us. That is a huge, I don't even know what to call it, consciousness shift. You know? The awareness and living from that awareness. Surrendering, opening our minds and hearts and allowing the guidance, looking for the guidance, listening to the intuition, noticing the synchronicities, and being open and available and moving forward based on that guidance, based on the intuition, based on an opportunity that comes to you that you didn't expect, that you weren't aware of. You know, sometimes something you weren't aware of in your wildest dreams. I'm just saying. And so, going within and listening and opening and trusting. It requires trust. And we may not have that trust at first, okay? But the willingness and testing it is what helps the trust grow, helps our faith deepen, and helps us to build more trust. So, what I know, what I have experienced, which I am so grateful for, is that when we open to this presence and we surrender and we allow ourselves to be led, it moves through us, it guides us, and things unfold. Things actually do unfold, they actually shift, they change. And it means very often walking into and through the unknown. Because we don't know. It means shedding, letting go of the past ideas, the past beliefs, the past ways of doing things, the past thoughts, and just absolutely allowing and witnessing. It requires being in the present moment, staying in the present moment by moment, and responding to whatever it is that we are receiving, whatever it is that's going on, whatever it is that we are thinking and feeling. It's kind of like flying by the seat of your pants. But allowing Spirit to move us. Allowing Spirit to create something new within us, and then participating. We are co-creating. That's the co-creating that our Science of Mind textbook talks about. I'm grateful to say that I witness evidence all around me. For me personally, very often it comes in nature. So it was really appropriate to talk about snakes in relation to shedding. Really appropriate, because nature is what, for me, inspires me. Nature is where I am able to more easily have an experience of Spirit. And the one last thing that I want to say, I have a coach, a teacher, a friend who always talks about following your bliss. And what I know is that this presence is love. And so I have learned to follow the joy, to give into the joy, to bring about as much joy as I can, whether it's for me or someone else. To dive deep into the love. And when you do and it's Spirit-led, there's no risk. So you can experience all kinds of new and wonderful things if you simply surrender and follow Spirit. Thank you very much.
It's all about allowing peace within, in absolute surrender to, so serenity begins. For when the storm subsided and calm becomes a wave, it's all about allowing it It's all about allowing love to flow. It's setting down your burden and just simply letting go. For as you cease to struggle and love pours through your heart, it's all about allowing it to start. Now feel it warm and shining, new with promise, strong, undying love, different than any you've ever known. And now the seed is sown. It's all about allowing change to show, then living in the moment like it's never letting go. And though it won't be easy, you can truly say you tried. It's all about allowing it inside. It's all about allowing love to flow. It's setting down your burden and just simply letting go. For as you cease to struggle and love pours through your heart, it's all about allowing. It's all about allowing, all about allowing it to start.
We come back to the first song to have Rhonda in our midst and to have Toni. What a beautiful talk, and to have the synchronicity of how it all fits together, right? It is a beautiful thing. It truly is a demonstration of the fact that there is one mind, one consciousness, and we all get to participate in it. And we do that here in community. And one of the ways that you get to do that in community is by supporting your community. So it is now time for our conscious giving. So I'm going to pass the basket. There is also a PayPal and a Venmo code up there. You can go to our website and hit the donate button, which is what I like to do. There are many ways to give. You can also give by sponsoring a social hour. So we need social hour sponsors for the 21st and the 28th of December. So if you are interested in doing that, we're having the solstice on the 21st and a burning bowl ceremony on the 28th. I'm doing both of those services, but it's going to be awesome, and we need to have social hour after. So somebody please sign up. You can also support the center by bringing friends and family. We have some new people here today. We are very grateful for you. Make sure you get a welcome packet and get a free book. But you can also support us by participating in our events. Today, after service, we have an amazing sound bath with Kat Roman. There are still some spots. If you are not signed up for it, please sign up. Not only do you get to experience the amazing Kat Roman and her beautiful sound journey, but you support the center. So there are so many ways to support the center. So I'll read the rest of the announcements, but first we're going to do our affirmation around divine circulation, because we know that as you give, so we give from that place of love, from that place of blessed community, from that place of oneness, where we are just overflowing with gratitude and with good, overflowing with openness and possibility, shedding all of our old skin and opening to the new. And so from that place we give joyously and we give gratefully. So I invite you to repeat after me. Divine love consecrates my gift.
Divine love consecrates my gift.
It goes forth to heal, prosper, and bless.
It goes forth to heal, prosper, and bless.
It returns to me multiplied abundantly.
It returns to me multiplied abundantly.
I share my good.
I share my good.
And I accept my greater good.
And I accept my greater.
And I step through the door of possibility.
And I step through the door of possibility.
And I shed my old skin of lack.
And I shed my old skin of black.
And I know that I am abundance itself.
And I know that I am abundance itself.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Okay, so we get to have some I already announced about Kat because I can't wait. So I'm kind of a little enthusiastic. So we have a bunch of announcements. So next week, there is no celebration here. There is no service here. We are all going. We are invited to go next door to our hosts of the rent us this beautiful space, to Brookside Community Church. They are having a Christmas concert that is their big event of the year. It is at 11 a.m. and we are all invited to participate. So I hope that you'll go because it's going to be amazing. Then we will be coming back here for a potluck social hour and we have invited them to join us. So please come and please bring something for the potluck so that we can show them our abundance, right? So we get to share our gratitude and blessings with all of them. So I already announced about the sound journey. There are still spots. On Thursday, December 18th, we are having our next Women to Women luncheon. Talk to Kathy Ronka right over here, to RSVP. I don't see a QR code, so I guess there's a sign-up sheet in the social hour room, but that's going to be a beautiful afternoon of women getting to talk to each other and share food and get to know each other a little bit more than just on Sunday service. On January 4th, we're going to have Release, Renew, and Radiate with Chris Ferraro. This is an amazing workshop. You know her as a speaker. She's our regular first of the month speaker here. So register on Breeze. There's a $30 investment, but like I said, this is a way to support the center. So, don't think of it as a cost. Think of it as your generosity going out to the center. So there's that. Then we have a new member discovery class coming up with Reverend Janice on January 18th from 1 to 2:30. So after our social hour, you can come back and discover more about who we are and what we believe. And it's necessary to become a member here to take this class. So please come back and take the class. Also, we are supporting Nourish New Jersey in their food drive over at Brookside, so if you want to contribute to that, it's over in Celia Hall. I don't really know if that's pronounced right, but we also have some Science of Mind magazines in the back. The November, December issues are still here, and I think, are they on sale, Reverend Janice, now? Are we, since it's already December? Okay, anyway, they're awesome. I have mine, it's all highlighted and tagged up. So if you want an introduction, you want to have a daily practice in Science of Mind, I heartily suggest that you get one. In fact, the last time I spoke, I dared everybody to get one and said, if you don't use it, if it doesn't help you, I'll pay for it. So that offer still stands. I'll pay you back if you don't like it. Anyway, so those are our announcements. And because we have the sound bath, Kathy Ronka, we have social hour today, thanks to Kathy Ronka. Beautiful social hour, yay. Yeah.
Show of hands who's coming next week if you feel.
Oh, okay, can we get a show of hands who's coming next week to the concert? Just so you get an idea?
Yeah.
You want me to count? Okay.
Okay,
All right, you're good? All right. I was just gonna say something else. What else was I gonna announce? Oh, okay, I guess it wasn't important. It went out of my head. So, because we have to set up for the sound bath, we are, I can't not do Treatment Express, and Toni has also very graciously agreed to do it, but we're gonna do it very quickly over on the side, over there, if you're in need of prayer. Otherwise, we are going to help move chairs and get set up for the sound bath. So, with that, I'm going to invite Toni to come back up and do our closing prayer treatment, and then we get to have another song with Rhonda. So, here you go.
So what I know is that there is a divine presence. I know that it is intelligence, it is love. I know that it is beauty, it is wholeness. I know that it is infinite and unlimited, and I know that it is abundant. This presence, this intelligence creates all of life. It expresses in and through and as all of life. It creates consistently, constantly, without hesitation. It expresses fully and completely, totally, in and through and as its creation. And I know that we, as expressions of this intelligence, as expressions of this one, have the ability and the opportunity to do the same thing. I know that there is absolutely no lack or limitation of any kind, though many of us think there is. Though many of us believe there is, the truth is there is only this divine, infinite, ever-expanding, ever-creating, ever-expressing presence. And that presence is available to each one of us. And so what I affirm for each one of us is that this intelligence, this presence expresses in and through and as us, and in knowing itself and knowing itself as each one of us, it gives to each one of us. It gives to itself by means of each one of us. And that giving is full, it is filled with love, it is whole, it is complete, and any and everything that is required for whatever it is that we desire, we are provided with. Whatever it is, we are provided with. So I affirm with this word that each one of us has a deeper, clearer awareness of this truth. That each one of us simply opens and allows Spirit to express. Each one of us opens and allows Spirit to express, trusting that it will be more wonderful than we have imagined. I am so grateful. I am grateful for the love. I am grateful for the possibility. I am so grateful for the synchronicity which informs me, assures me, and allows me to trust more deeply. I know that love is all there is. That this presence expressing as love and beauty and light and peace is the truth. And it is all there is. I am so grateful. And so I simply release this word into the law, knowing it is done. Please close with me. And so it is.
to